Welcome to the Forge Tutorials Maya Masterclass. In this video, we are going to discuss how to navigate within the viewport and how to use the hotbox. In Maya, to move within the viewport, it requires you to press either Alt or Command plus one of your mouse buttons. For example, to rotate around your object, you need to press Alt plus your left mouse button. To pan in the viewport, you need to press Alt plus your middle mouse button. And to zoom in and zoom out, you need to press Alt plus your right mouse button. You can zoom in and zoom out with your mouse wheel as well, but the Alt plus right mouse button is more accurate and smoother. If you want to center your viewport around a certain object, you just need to select that object and go to your view menu and select look at selection. This will center your object within the viewport. And if you want to frame just that object, you need to press F and it will frame that object in your viewport. And if you want to frame everything that is in your scene inside your viewport, go to your view menu and select frame all. This will frame everything you have in your scene within the viewport. Now if you tap the spacebar within your viewport, it will take you to the quad viewport layout. Now from here you can switch to any of these viewports by simply dragging your mouse over that viewport and tapping the spacebar. That will take you into that particular viewport. Now that we know how to navigate within the viewport, let's move on to the hotbox. The hotbox is the menu that appears when you press the spacebar inside your viewport. It gives you access to your file menu and a lot of other stuff. And you can also customize the hotbox by left clicking on your hotbox button. For example, from here you can choose to show only your modeling shortcuts, or you can hide your modeling shortcuts. From here you can also jump to your orthographic views or create a new camera or jump back to your perspective view. Now you can see there are 4 dashes around our hotbox. Now if we take our mouse to the left side of our hotbox, it will give us the masking menu. And if we take our mouse to the bottom of the hotbox, it will provide us with the shortcuts to the outliner, hypergraph and other useful windows. Now on the right side and the top side, you will get different options as well. So now you know how to navigate within the viewport and how to use the hotbox. Now other than the hotbox, there is another menu called the marking menu, which appears when you right click over an object. Now this menu changes depending on the type of object you are working with. Right now we are working with polygons, so if I select this mesh and right click on it, you can see it will give us options to go into edge mode, vertex mode and face mode. Now these are the components of our object and we are going to go into them in future lessons. Let's go into the edge mode for now, and it will let us select the object by the edges. We can also go to the face mode, and now it will allow us to select the object by faces. Or you can go back to the object mode and select the entire object. Now this menu changes depending on the type of object you're working with. So if you're working with NURBS, for example, it will give you the options related to that type of object. So let's end this lesson right here. In the next video, we are going to discuss how to customize Maya and optimize your preferences. And if you like this video, as always, subscribe to the channel, drop a like, leave a comment. And the links to my Patreon and my merch store is as always in the description down below. And I'll see you in the next lesson.